Welcome back everyone. In this video, we'll be exploring the fundamental building blocks of matter and uncover the incredible transformations that occur when substances interact. Get ready to discover the magic of chemical changes and secrets that make our world so dynamic. What is an atom? Atom is the smallest unit of an element. It is like a tiny Lego piece of the universe. Parts of an atom. Atoms have a nucleus with protons and neutrons. Electrons orbit around the nucleus. Atoms are invisible to eye. They are so small that we cannot see them with our naked eyes. What is an element? Element is a pure substance made up of only one type of atom. Elements cannot be separated into simpler substances through chemical means. Periodic table. There are 180 known elements organized in periodic table, out of which 98 elements can be found on the Earth's surface and rest can be synthesized in laboratory. What is a molecule? Molecule is a group of two or more atoms bonded together chemically. It is also the smallest part of the compound that keeps its chemical properties. Examples of molecules are water, H2O, oxygen, O2, and carbon dioxide, CO2. What is a mixture? Mixture is a combination of two or more substances that are not chemically bonded. Here, I want to specify that substances means that it can be elements, compounds, or both. Next are the types. There are two types of mixtures, homogeneous mixtures and heterogeneous mixtures. Separation. Mixtures can be separated into their components using physical methods like filtration, distillation, evaporation, or crystallization. Now we will see the types of chemical reactions. The following are the different types of chemical reactions. First is combination reaction. The chemical reaction in which two or more simple substances or reactants combine to form a complex compound is called a combination reaction. Like burning of magnesium ribbon in presence of oxygen is an example of combination reaction. In this reaction, magnesium and oxygen combine to form magnesium oxide. Next is the decomposition reaction. The chemical reaction in which compound breaks down into two or more simple substances is called decomposition reaction. These types of reactions require energy which is given in the form of heat or electricity. When current is passed through water, it gives off its constituent elements, hydrogen and oxygen in gaseous states. This process is called electrolysis and this is an example of decomposition reaction. Next is displacement reaction. The chemical reaction in which an element replaces another element in compound is called displacement reaction. For example, on reacting zinc with copper sulfate, we get copper and zinc sulfate. Here, zinc being more reactive than copper replaces copper from copper sulfate. Next is the precipitation reaction. The chemical reaction in which two different compounds react with each other in solution and lead to the formation of a compound that settles down at the bottom of solution is called precipitation reaction. For example, reaction of silver nitrate solution with potassium bromide solution leads to the formation of red colored precipitate of silver bromide. Next, we'll see some characteristics of chemical reaction. First is new substances formed. Chemical reactions create new substances with different properties from the original ones. Second is energy changes. Reactions may release or absorb energy causing temperature changes. Third is observable changes, which is change in color, release of gas, or precipitate appearance, which often indicates a chemical reaction. Fourth is irreversibility. Many chemical reactions cannot be easily reversed back to original substances. So all chemical reactions have these characteristics. Now we will see the differences between chemical and physical changes. Physical change, no new substance is formed, while in chemical change, a new substance is formed. Physical changes are reversible, while chemical changes are often irreversible. Example of physical change is ice melting, and example of chemical change is rusting of iron. In physical change, no change in chemical composition happens, while in chemical change, the chemical composition changes. Now we'll see some day-to-day examples of chemical changes. Burning of candle happens when wax combines with oxygen in the air, producing light and heat. Apple browning. Cut apples turn brown due to oxidization when exposed to the air. Cooking eggs. Heat changes the protein structure in eggs, making them solid. Now we will see applications of chemical reactions in our lives. First is for medical. Chemical reactions help create life-saving drugs and treatments. Chemical reactions also have a great impact on food industry. Reactions are used in cooking, baking, and food preservation. Energy production. Chemical reactions power batteries and produce electricity in power plants. Cleaning products. Many household cleaners work through chemical changes to remove dirt and stains. Thank you for joining me on this chemical adventure. I hope you enjoyed learning about chemicals and chemical changes.